Hey everybody, welcome to the next game of the Unranked 2 Challenger with only viewer picks. We are playing some Zilean right now. They just said it time for Zilean Triple Bomb, Max CDR Zilean type thing. Zilean is a champion that is very good at basically if you get strong and stuff and don't fall really far behind, because Zilean Mid can actually be disastrously bad, like one of the, in my opinion, like worst champions to ever fall behind on. But if you don't, he is extremely annoying and can really frustrate people because his kit is pretty ridiculous with kiting. His kiting is insane. Of course, Vladimir does have a way to kind of make it so he doesn't get kited as hard as some other champions, though, because one of your strongest abilities is that you have a 99% slow on your E when it's maxed. And when you do that, obviously if he has Phase Rush, and he does have Phase Rush, and he procs it, then my E doesn't really do that much, so that's about it. Also, Vladimir kind of gets like a free lane, because as you can see, like, even if I hit bombs on this guy a few times, he like kind of heals it back up, but that's still pretty chill. We're just trying to get mana flow done. But you only have one damaging ability on Zilean, which is your Q. Your W refreshes all of your basic abilities besides the W itself, because that'd be dumb. And you can double bomb, and if you double bomb something, it will stun everybody in that area. So it's like a AoE move. I know that I'm going to get hit hard there, but I cared more about getting the minions than anything else. We can see when his next Q is available, so we're kind of chilling. I want to probably buy my tier pretty soon, though, and just reset. Because the most important part is just, like, not falling behind for the early game. And we've been CSing well, thankfully, so that has been happening, that we're kind of just chilling. I could probably just do it now, I think. Actually, do I want to stay one more wave, maybe? Nah, we'll just leave. I think I can get back kind of fast, honestly. I don't think that you can push very quickly. So what my E does is that when you use it either on an ally or an enemy, it will give them a slowing effect or a speed up effect. So I'm just using that to get back in the lane. I also use my W to refresh it. So this is good. Because the thing is that we kept him here, and he wants to base. And he doesn't have TP. So the goal is make it so he is just stuck here. And even though he might, like, probably not get punished by me, I just want him to not be able to buy, because he can't really pressure that hard without items. He can, like, pressure a little bit, right? But it's not as threatening as if he got to go buy and have, like, much more AP. So we're just kind of chilling mid then. It will take time for me to be able to ever kill this guy. It's going to take a couple items, really. I flash because screw Pike. Unfortunate that they have a Pike. Nice, I did not miss that. I would have been very frustrated if I did. I might get reganked, but I do have Seraphine here. I don't really know if Seraphine's really that good of a character for, like, protecting me, though. My champion is quite bad at, Okay, cool. Well, Pike just tried to do something again, but kind of just wasted his time, so thankfully it wasn't that bad. I can probably just kill backline. Sadly, it hit the Vladimir, which is kind of sucky, because I was trying to bomb the backline. Still pretty chill, though. I'll just wait for this to come back towards us. We need AP before we really deal damage, and because I went tier, that's the reason why, like, we can't really do that much right now. But the reason for going tier is because Zilean has, like, major mana issues if you play him with, like, max CDR type build, because you just spam all the time. You literally just non-stop spam all of your abilities. It gets really crazy. Like, later in the game, you can give yourself almost a permanent speed boost for the entire game, for the rest of the game, if you have the mana to sustain it. Because your E will last longer than your W CD, so you can continuously just W. So we just shove again. Let's see if maybe he can miss some minions here. That'd be pretty sick. I do have ultimate as well, which normally can be used to keep myself safe like one single time. Got a plate for myself as well. Where's Vlad? Nice. I was not really trying to hit that guy, but that's okay. I was just trying to hit the wave again. I need more levels as well to like have more base damages to actually have kill threat too. Dude, I don't even think that I want to ulti this guy. I feel like he's honestly just dead. I did manage to get pretty big damage on the Vlad, but I don't think that really matters too much. Dude, that Pyke's only level 3. He's actually super underleveled. Wait, what? I was gonna rotate to help Viego, but I don't think he needs it. It looks like he's already winning hard enough, so we just won't go. So, decent chunk onto Vlad. I mean, level 7 is a pretty nice spike for us. Okay. Ouch, guys. That really hurt. I'm not really sure why they're attempting this so hard, but hey, I mean, they got me low, I guess. I am, like, going to die if I help, so that's why I have to play safe here. That guy's dead too. Okay, I'm sorry, Viego, that I couldn't do more for you, but we did land some pretty nice double bombs. So if you noticed, my double bomb stun honestly is not that bad of an ability if you can land it. It is sometimes kind of difficult to land double bomb just because people are fast and stuff. But because I was able to do that and get a stun off, that like helps him out. It also does good damage. You can put bombs onto allies as well, so that's what I was just aiming for. Don't worry, guys. I'll come over with my, like, super weak attempt at killing these guys. We have to wait for Viego to come. Right here, double bomb again. I hit the Udyr, slowing that guy down. We probably can't help this guy, but it's still pretty chill because Viego will just kill him, probably. Viego is a crazy champion with Zilean because we can just, like, play off of him for most of the game with these double bomb tech, and I just like speed him up whenever he needs it if he needs to like go pick somebody. So when we come back, we'll finally be strong enough that we can start fighting this guy a lot. Zilean needs around like level 9 to normally become a strength where it's just like, oh, okay, my CDs are low enough and I have enough mana pool that I can just consistently throw bombs and look for like double bomb and to slow down and chase you out, and it does okay damage. Nice. Got everything there. Anyways, your passive also is 300, like, this is EXP that I can give to an ally. You can only do it, like, once every 2 minutes. But that's a thing beneath their, like, feet. There's, like, a little circle thing. I'm surprised that actually landed. I didn't think double bomb would, but see how much damage that did? That was, like, half of her HP. And then people, like, try... I don't know why people are mid lane. That guy just walked into a bomb as well. Dude, if that guy dies to that, that's ridiculous. I'm just gonna slow this guy down. He died. Oh. I am trying to bait really hard. It is risky, but... Man, I wish that Viego went harder. I honestly think we could have done something there. I am going to risk my life for this wave. What we can do is throw down double bomb like this, and right when he kills that minion, the other minions... Oh man, he's being lame. Anyways, he did it correctly, where he let the minions, unfortunately, not die as fast, so they didn't walk into it. Otherwise, they would have gotten everything. But yeah, when you start getting to this point, you can start kind of playing like a psychopath. You can just do really stupid stuff. That being said, I like risk death for sure. You shouldn't do it so aggressively to the point that like you ruin team fights and stuff. Double bomb. She's stunned. I slowed her down with my E, so she'll just die. And then we'll just go back mid. My Archangels is almost done as well for the shielding, which will be sick. And now the strategy is slow down into, like, double bomb. He'll probably, like, pool and stuff, too. That's pretty chill, because as soon as he comes back from pool, I have my abilities back up again. And then you start getting into the really annoying phase. So if he steps up for these minions, I'll slow him down. And then I'll double bomb again. And we'll just do that constantly. And then if you miss bomb, you just like wait for next CD. I mean, look how low it is already, right? I'm not going to be able to land everything all the time. You can double bomb on top of yourself to try to catch people. See, like, why do people flash you like that? The thing is that when you flash like that, that's just meaning that now you just use a summoner, but you didn't get anything. But yeah, they're getting frustrated, I feel. And then my CS lead is extended. I'm just going to buy even more CDR so I can spam more often as well. I'm probably going to build another Lost Chapter item because I feel like it's not that bad to stack Lost Chapter items on some champs if you're going to go CDR heavy builds. The reason why is because I feel Zilean doesn't really deal that much damage in the first place, and having a little bit of bonus damage isn't that bad. I want to go Blackfire instead of Ludens because what Ludens gives you is burst damage, but Blackfire gives you more CDR. And the burn effect isn't that bad, too. I might walk in a Pike here, so... Ooh, that's everybody, actually. But, I mean, my really fed Viego is kind of ridiculous, though. Ooh, she flashed away. Does she die? That'd have been kind of funny if she did. This guy wants to kill my team so badly. Get away from my teammate, bro. I don't know how to land a bomb anymore on you. If you want to do triple bomb, you have to... Oh. This time I will for sure die. Because the thing is that they're waiting for me, but that's okay. Because the thing is that they might have committed all those resources to kill me, but I know that it's getting more frustrating, and also, it becomes easier to do this as the game continues. The hardest part about playing Zilean and like being really annoying with him is perfecting his ultimate, because the best way to use his ultimate is never use it until you're legitimately dead, like mid-animation of the enemy. So I used it too early, which is a mistake that could be fixed. If you're a flawless Zilean player, you can pull off some like crazy outplays just by being like extremely good with ultimate usage. Anyways, a lot of people actually do Emax second because your E is so powerful. I'm just trying to get my rewind really, really low, though, because that's all it does. Because rewind only just resets your abilities, basically. Double bomb. Yeah, I had a feeling he was going to Malphite ultimate. That's why I threw it beforehand. I have so much EXP to give, by the way. That almost hit Lucian. If that hit Lucian there, that could have done some crazy damage to him. When you do a double bomb and it kills something, obviously they both instantly explode. Really, that misses? Seriously? Still really good, though. So, there's yellow beneath their feet, so that means we can level them up, but we don't know how much EXP we're going to give them. I wish I just gave them the total amount, but it will give them enough to level them up. Oh, I maybe could have went forward, my bad. Wait, you actually killed that guy? That's crazy, bro. I know that I'm going to use this too early, but I just care about walking away for now. Pike Ultimate will never kill me here. Doesn't deal enough. I'm a little bit scared that my teammates are gonna overextend and get themselves killed, because Pike still has ultimate, but I mean, they have Seraphine healing. I'm just gonna leave them be. They can do whatever. I'll just TP bot lane because I want to be on the map immediately as well for the dragon and stuff. Udyr is the fed one, but guess what? Oh, never mind, not guess what. Damn, nobody's gonna come over here. I don't have enough slow on my kit yet to actually kite that guy. I will be able to kite him eventually. It's my fault for basically going to melee range of him. We do have our ultimate, so we can still stay, though. Thank you for the minions. And you're dead. Yeah, I don't know. People just get baited so easily by like, oh no, I'm super low and I flashed away from you earlier, so that means that I'm gonna die, right? Nah, dude, I have my ultimate. I know that you want to dive me and stuff, but you better like do it so quickly that I can't press R, because if I can, you're screwed. Not to mention, I already E'd him previously, so he was already slowed. So as soon as his I think he used double E, which is like the immunity to crowd control effect. You're just dead, dude. Also, another big point about CDR Zilean that's pretty funny is that look how low CD my ultimate is. It's already coming back up. So, you can spam your ultimate all you want, really. You can use it whenever. Dude, I have a bunch of EXP to give again. Let's just try to give it to this guy now. It's ruining my base, but I knew it would probably give a pretty gigantic amount. I can speed up my teammate to try to get closer, I guess, but it seems kind of difficult to catch that guy. Malphite's still, like, messing around with people inside the jungle. Are you about to, like, walk into somebody? I probably can't get to my teammate to save them. They're really far up. I don't even know if I can save Seraphine either. Yeah, she already died. That was crazy fast, too. Ooh. Got a little, triple stun action there. He should be okay. Oh, okay. I slowed down Diana, so she's stunned underneath turret. I know that this is maybe gonna get me killed. I'm just hoping that when they maybe die, like, with me. I was hoping, because they're so far up. The whole entire time Udyr was tanking the turret, what was happening is Udyr was killing me underneath turret. Diana was tanking it because I stunned her and stuff, so that's why I died. But I think it was still worth it, because, I mean, Viego got bot lane turret, this turret's worth a ton of gold. We're not even fighting with this guy, which is the strongest person on our team right now. Like, this Malphite's not even strong. And we're not even at our spike point yet for, like, how crazy this can get, too. I'll probably now go other items that are CDR related. I think that, like, sure, Cosmic Drive gives me a lot of cool stuff, but I wonder if Horizon Focus would be kind of fun to build, because it also gives just as much, but it also is more AP. Nah, let's just go Cosmic Drive for the other effect, I guess. Whatever. The other effect of making it so you can be sped up. Let's see if I can triple bomb. How you triple bomb is that you press W, but you don't stun until it lands, and then you do it again. So that would have landed on top of it, aka you can triple bomb, so you can use the same bomb rotation to stun multiple times. My W is not even maxed. I believe doing Quadra Bomb is possible if you get enough CDR, and of course, like, I have a pretty crazy amount. The hardest part of Triple Bomb is that you have to set it up correctly. Because how you set it up is that you have to land a bomb on somebody, and then slow them down and not hit them again. Right? I can't just double bomb straight out of the gate. It won't work. Actually, it might, but just barely. But the later you do it, then the more bombs you can, like, set up because you waited. Blackfire also is, like, by far the best last-hitting Lost Chapter item, too, which is pretty convenient. Diego needs to group eventually and, like, fight with us, because he's been, kind of neglecting his being really fed responsibilities, in my opinion. I was hoping that Lucian would dash towards me after I double bomb because he thinks that I'm like a free kill, but he didn't want to. We'll put another point into our W to make it so we can maybe quadra bomb. I normally never get quadra bombs off because games don't last long enough and the setup is really difficult. There's a ward in there, but I don't really care. But this is the point where you're like infinitely able to do whatever. So that person's dead. Yeah, it's very difficult to do it. I'm just gonna walk into this guy. I know that I have to revive myself and stuff, but I was hoping to set up the bomb strat. Oh, I think I got it. Okay. 1 bomb. 2 bombs. Oh, the pool ruins everything. But he died, though. So I did manage to get a triple bomb off there because it was first... When I say 2 bombs, I meant like 2 after the first. With Zilean, you also should play as if you're... When you have your ultimate and stuff up, you can play so aggressive to the point that it looks like you're just inting. Like, I just face checked to Vladimir, right? When I didn't even have, like, cooldowns up or anything. It doesn't matter. You want to use your ultimate as a tool to fight. Look at my CD ultimate now. The CD of it. I'm not even 16 yet. Then look at it at 16. 28 seconds. 28 second CD. Like, basically just always up. So I'm just... That was a triple bomb again. I didn't need to do a quadra bomb, so I didn't bother. No, I was gonna save you. Oh, that person's so screwed. I'm just gonna ulti my teammate to save him. And then I can just walk away from this guy because I'm finally at that point where it's easier to run. Man, I tried to double bomb him, but I missed. Sorry, bro. All these are triple bombs, by the way. Triple bomb is just 2 stun in a row. Anyways, I ultied Malphite, and by the end of the team fight, my ultimate's back up again. It's just always up, dude. God Zilean, yo. It's me. Oh. You can probably get that guy, I guess. Sped you up. Slowing down people is better than speeding up, by the way, so just be aware that I am speeding up a lot. I think I had some opportunities to do a slowdown effect, though, and that could have been better. Oh, man, I love playing Zilean, dude. He's so funny. He might be, like, super simple, but it's just, like, never gets old killing people with Zilean bombs because of the way that you kill them. Alright, I'm just gonna go help them out. How much CDR can I really get, dude? I'm at 123. I could build even more CDR, but it does have, like, diminishing returns. I'm kind of glad that they have not FF, so I have another opportunity to see if I can actually set up a quad bomb, because I still haven't been able to. I've only been able to do triples. So Horizon Focus does give, like, more CDR than, like, other CDR items, because it gives us 25. I already built all the other ones that are gigantic, so might as well build that, I guess. Dude, how many bombs did I just get off? Lucian's coming for me, dude, but I'm too fast. Oh my gosh, bro. I wasn't tracking because I cared more about keeping myself alive than anything else. My ultimate is coming back up. I'm down to, like, use my body as bait. No, he had phase rush going. That's cheating. I'm still alive, though. Bro, I feel like I'm playing Earth. Like, honestly, I don't even play Earth anymore. I've not played Earth in years, but I truly am Earth. Oh, I can just ulti myself to keep myself alive. Yo, stand still for me, please. Bro, stand still. Anyways, we can check the Diana one. I'll check it, like, after this. So yeah, that was Zilean Mid. That's the maximum CDR build. It is, I think, a very fun way to play, but it is not. It probably looks easier than it is than if you try it. If you try it, you're gonna be like, wow, okay, Zilean's actually harder to play. The only thing that I recommend is that I have my mouse. You don't have to do mouse, but there's something called self-cast and hotkeys, and if you do self-cast of his E, which is the speed up, that makes it so you can always use your mouse to, like, get people with your bombs, and you don't have to move your mouse back on your character to speed yourself up. So that makes it very easy to constantly keep yourself fast while also just throwing bombs everywhere. So that would be, like, my biggest recommendation for just one hotkey. Other than that, I don't self-cast my R because I just suck at it. But self-cast E by far is the best. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary on Unranked Challenger. We're only playing viewer picks. We were playing Heimerdinger this game. We have our 3 turrets set up. Hopefully the charging of it will be pretty nice for being able to do the rest of the camps. I did watch, like, a guide on it where you can sometimes kind of put turrets in different locations to try to do multiple camps at once. So this blue buff we will be dragging towards us so we can do it a bit easier. I have a ward down in case Shaco invades me. But we just need to drag it so it gets close enough to be hit by all 3 turrets. It will deal a pretty significant amount of damage to us, but should be able to get it. I also drag it away, like, for a second, just to make it so it, like, is a little bit easier to do. I hope that Shaco doesn't invade me, because if he does, it could be really bad. I'm just gonna pop my potion now, just in case, because sometimes Shaco cheese really hard. I'm even gonna smite just because of that. But the idea is tank mostly for them. Like, eventually the turrets might get hit by it, but it feels really hard to, like, de-aggro them. It feels like I don't really understand how it works, because they just, like, aggro onto it, and no matter how close I walk to it, it will not aggro back onto me. I don't understand. These ones, I kind of want to smite, but the thing is about doing this camp is it takes kind of forever because you can't make it so it targets the big one. But we still got it. We just barely have it right next here. I don't know if I'm getting invaded again because that's what Shaco really enjoys doing. I only can fight if I have turrets up too, so if he does like invade us, it's going to be kind of challenging to ever win. But as you can see, he's not that bad of a clear. I feel like I could have even done it faster if I knew how to clear a little bit better with it, because like for instance, right there, my turret's not focusing the big one, which sucks. Oh, nice. We'll see if this is even up. I only have one turret to work with too. Oh, he's coming. Smite it away, I get it. Looks like he was not going for me either, so I'm just gonna take a base here. And it looks like he is setting up for something. What is going on with this Leona? Why is she playing like this? I feel like she can get away with it too. Okay, so she is just allowed to do that. Interesting. She is quite low, but I doubt I can kill her, right? Yeah, this is warded, so I'll just clear out her ward at least. She is so low to the point that if my teammates... Like, the Leona has to recall, so my teammates bot side will be able to be 1v2 for a bit at least. I guess that's like an upside to it. Dude, stop killing my turret. It's so frustrating. Why can you not aggro onto me? I don't understand. The guide that I watched did not showcase this. It's supposed to be able to re-aggro onto me, bro. I don't know if we're bugged or not. It's fine, I will just tank it. The reason why I'm going through and clearing again is because everything was respawning, and I just felt that since I'm in the area, I just don't want my cams to be dead so they can respawn faster, because it sucks whenever you don't have anything to farm. Is it a mistake? Maybe. Can't really say for sure, but that's my reasoning at least. I'm just going to use both turrets here and just smite it, and then I'll just start recalling. I'm not going to do my golems because I want to see if I can just immediately go to the dragon and maybe do it, because I know Heimerdinger can do it pretty quickly. It would be pretty nice to have. It's just that Shaco, of course, if they like put vision onto it, could try to steal it away from me, and I don't have smite just yet. Are we able to fight here, guys? Or at least just chunk them, at minimum? You can normally have your turrets tank it, but in this case, I don't think it's even necessary, so... The AoE from the dragon is honestly making it almost so they die, though, so let me just readjust myself so that doesn't happen. We get dragon. Heimer definitely sucks at ganking, so that's why I'm like mainly focused on just trying to get objectives early on, if I can. Also, I should probably put my turrets always over here no matter what. Because it sucks that I have to replace them, and then I just don't have more to put down. It's kind of a big deal. I need to make sure that I always have it available. And smarter that way. I could have left that one early, probably. Just trying to full clear again because I still don't really see any opportunities to gank anywhere. How your turrets work is that if you're not near them, they eventually... Oh, hey. Will, toggle off, but if I'm, it takes time for that to happen, so if I, like, stay in the area and then just leave and it's super low, they'll still hit for a while. Because it takes, like, I think 4 seconds for that to happen. I was okay, but thanks for the help. Wow, that's crazy how easy it is to kill that guy. My turrets, if you don't know, I think that they literally will aggro onto someone and continue hitting them, even if they stealth. So, like, when he ultied, the turrets are like, yo, we're literally, like, AI, right? They're not, like, a human. They know which one they recently hit. And they died because of it. This is a little bit risky because we could get ganked, but I'm just hoping that my turrets, like, kind of DPS it really fast. So I'm putting down all 3 just to do them all, to get more objectives. We got all 3 of the grubs. My Riven's winning topside, which is awesome. I'm just sweeping to see if, like, maybe the Sheikah was nearby, maybe just looking. He could still be topside, but Riven's level 9. I don't think that he would die to Sheikah. Also, looks like he took these, so I'm just gonna leave. Liandry's is almost finished. We can even solo Baron, believe it or not. I checked, and you totally can do it right on spawn, but remember that Baron spawns at 25 instead of 20 now. So it's a little bit different. Than how it used to be. But I guess Heimer just does way too much damage. The thing is, Heimerdinger damage is insane if you have down all of your turrets, because each shot, how you work is that you have your W and your E, which apply charge to your turrets if you hit enemy champions. So it's not very good against these because it doesn't charge at all, but it's that white bar above it. Your E fully charges it. The beam is a 55% AP ratio, so if you have 3 turrets down and fully charge it, that's like 160% AP ratio, and that's not even counting the damage from, like, your abilities as well. So because you just deal so damn much, if people ever try to fight you, you'll just, like, completely crush them. If you, like, get to fight them on your terms, right? We can just sweep this just to get rid of it. Sheikah's mid lane right now. It looks like, unfortunately, this ward would see me, so that's why I'm not going to fully rotate up. I was going to see if I can go behind Talia, but since I would be seen, I think it's kind of just pointless. Looks like mid lane is screwed. And she is also really far away, but looks like Riven was able to flash on top of them. We'll just do Dragon, I guess. Wow, Leona just ultied bot. What was that? Bot lane just is like an even farm lane, looks like. Wow, it knocked it away, so it's not hitting it. That's a bummer. In fact, 2 of them aren't hitting it. Now all 3 of them are, but now Shaco knows how we're on it, too. So I'm literally doing it and just gonna have to try to smite steal, I guess. Or, like, he'll try to smite steal. I got it just barely. I smited super early because I tried bursting with my abilities, even though I'm maxing turret first. Turns out he was just not fast enough with it. Liandry's is finished. I think Liandry's is maybe necessary to also do, like, stuff like Baron. But Liandry's is nice because you're in combat normally for a long time. Sure, you can... What the hell? I'm just going to use my Empowered W there. What my Empowered W does is... Oh my gosh, that guy doesn't die. What your ultimate does is that you get to cast your next ability, but it's upgraded. You normally shoot a set of rockets. The ultimate version shoots a ton of rockets, waves of it. It is the strongest ability of Heimerdinger, unless like somebody's just like standing on top of your like big turret. But it doesn't reset the abilities, so you can't use W, then R, and then W again. So you have to wait for it. Your grenade will bounce. It's mostly for CC. I would say that it's not that useful unless you're like trying to like CC a bunch of people. I'm just gonna smite this just so I can like move on to the next camp and not use my thing. Report Shaco. Why? What did he do, dude? Because he's not successfully ganking, I guess. We'll just continue full clearing. We need to do... Wait, what? This isn't up? You took it again? If I ever want to do my own invades, I can, but I have to have all 3 of my turrets up. Also, why do I have a mana flow ban? What the hell? That's so weird. You're supposed to go Axiom Arcanus for sure. I just realized that. That's so weird. Looks like he's just going for Scuttle Crab. I'm just gonna not really care about it, though. Come on, turret, I believe in you. Oh, you suck. I was hoping that I would win so I would not have to cancel my recall. That's okay, though. Liandry's is done. We'll just buy these boots immediately. Zanya's is very effective, so I believe that would probably be the most ideal purchase for me. Make it so when they all jump on me, I can just pop it. But Heimerdinger's AP ratios are so freaking good that Death Cap second is viable. It's a legitimate strategy, so... I'm ready, Heimer. I mean, not Heimer, Shaco. I don't have enough damage to kill it there. Like, my smite wouldn't be able to get it, so that's why I didn't do anything. Nobody got caught, at least. The game's super easy, mainly because of my top side. I mean, I got some free kills as well, but the biggest thing is that this Riven's just so freaking strong, it feels like there's nothing that the enemy team can really do about it. I kind of want to save my turrets and try to set up somewhere. Sorry, bro. I don't even think that we can fight this, huh? This is so challenging to fight for me. At least I died to Leona. Leona, I think, is honestly broken into Heimerdinger. I don't deal damage to her. If you don't know how Leona W works, it's a really busted ability. Leona, if you were to deal Leona damage, reduce that damage by a flat amount. What that means is that if I'm about to deal 1,000 damage, reduce it by a flat amount. So, like, just like, 24. But if I deal 50 damage, and I deal 50 damage a billion times, which is exactly how my rockets work and my Q works, guess what? That is OP as heck, because you're reducing every single iteration of damage. So every single turret hit, every single, I think, tick from Liandry's, every single rocket that I shoot, because my rockets literally are individual rockets as well, all reduced. All of it. So yeah, that's why I feel like she's broken against Heimerdinger. But her W is kind of broken against, like, everything, in my opinion. She's just kind of a busted W ability. Very underrated ability. A lot of people don't realize how OP Leona W really is, I feel. Most worthless jungler in the game. No, that guy has like 2 million Shaco points. I saw him inside a champion select. Unfortunately, this dragon, like, does AoE damage. That's why that was so difficult. I tried saving my teammate with the rockets, but they just died way too fast, so... Unfortunate. I also can't fight this guy unless I have my turrets, and I'm pretty sure she one-shots my turrets too, so I probably should just not even bother trying to fight her unless I have, like, all of them back up. I believe Irelia Q still might be able to one-shot them, because Irelia Q deals bonus damage to minions. So that's my worry about trying to fight her ever. Where Q can just, like, one-shot my turret sometimes. Man, farming is an absolute chore. I kind of feel like going Blackfire Torch would be more beneficial, dude. I really dislike that I don't have any CD on my stuff. Maybe I go Transcendence or something. Nice. Good kill. I like how we just had to ignore the Leona and just go for the Talia instead. We're only one dragon away from getting Soul. That's our focus still. I also did not, unfortunately, put my turrets in a spot where I can probably, like, kite this into it. Damn, Heimerdinger Jungle is honestly tough if you're not used to it, because you just put down your turrets wherever you want, but that's just stupid. You should put it inside of, like, an area where it can still hit everything else. It's such a unique thing to have to do. Not used to it at all. Whoa, Irelia is making a massive comeback. It's because they just keep on going for turrets and stuff, and a bit of an overextension. I wonder if they're just gonna go for Otacon. Ooh, you got it. Nice. Yeah? Okay. The, Shaco still might come for me. Had a feeling. Yep. So he did just stealth. He doesn't have it. He might still come for me again. So I'm just gonna start running away because I don't know if he is. Damn, that guy actually died. Oh my god, they're walking into my turret. Yo, got it with the Liandry's. Yeah, she's dead for sure. Oh my gosh, bro. Thank god they still walked into it. Shaco's so far away. How is Heimerdinger Jungle working? To be honest, I have not really done much besides just taking objectives. That's the thing. I'm just doing a bunch of objectives. And I didn't really do much this game. He just, like... I just was lucky that my teammates all won. That also, like, helped out a ton. So when 25 minutes comes, I will just try to one-shot the Baron. I also built a double burn instead of, like, a death cap because I'm so tired of my turrets having a terrible CD, so that's why I built it. Burn build isn't bad on Heimerdinger in the first place. It's pretty good. The enemy team is kind of making some good plays, though, happen. I don't want to use my smite unless it's necessary. I don't know if I'm going to, like, phase check somebody like the Leona because she was just mid lane for some reason. She's now bot lane. Dragon is coming up. Maybe I just ignore that fight and just let my teammates do it and we just finish it. It's kind of a strange game because it feels like we're winning a lot harder than I think that we actually are. Because even, like, Jhin doesn't feel like he's that weak, and neither is Talia. It's just Shaco who isn't really doing that much. And then I'm just an objective taker. I haven't been able to be a part of very many fights. Okay, I'm never putting my turrets down before Dragon spawns. What a waste. Every single time I do it, this, like, one turret always gets, like, shoved away. Even if I tank it, it has AoE damage. It's so annoying. So, like, it still kills my turrets regardless. I can come in and stop doing my camps. Might as well. Goodness. My empowered W didn't do enough. I thought that it was going to hit just a little bit more onto Jhin and kill him, but it didn't. I wonder if I can still do Baron. Shaco went topside, though, and that's frustrating because I wish that he wasn't up there at all. Because what if there's, like, a chance that he just walks into it right when I try to solo it? Also, you might need to have your empowered ultimate to be able to do it, too. Oh, he's dead to the burn. How you solo it is you need 3 turrets and you use your empowered turret in the front so the Baron will hit your empowered turret, and then after it hits the empowered turret, then you can just solo it. So I'm just waiting for my empowered turret to be up. And then you just DPS. This Baron takes a while to kill it, and then your DPS from it is enough. I don't even need Caitlyn and everybody here with me, but this is the setup for it. I don't need to put these turrets together. I would have been able to easily get it on my own. In case you were curious of how it works. Be thankful y'all won this game. We crushed you last game. Yeah, I did lose last game. We played versus a Rumble Smurf who had like an 80% win rate, probably boosting in the jungle. He kind of dictated the whole game. Guess I could just leave one turret there to do it, huh? I'm just going to rotate mid lane to be part of every single fight. I wonder what made Shaco want to just grief. It's kind of weird that he is. I don't really understand. Oh, I just hit somebody in there. Your E can be used to, like, check brushes because it gives vision, I believe, like in the direct center. We didn't see her there because I didn't use it direct center-wise, so... I have my empowered turret down. And yeah, that is just game. So, interesting game where the Shaco with like 2.1 million points or something just did not want to play. My whole team popped off, so thanks for just giving me a free win, I guess. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, all we did was objectives, as you can see, 53,000 damage to objectives, but that's kind of just the way that you have to play it. I don't think that Jungle Heimerdinger is good at ganking at all. But look, Diamond 2, 248 Mastery. It doesn't show you, like, the Mastery score, but it does inside a loading screen, which is what I looked at. And he has completely fine games. I just don't know. Maybe he was trying to gank top lane and he got upset that Irelia died when he was trying to gank. Or, I mean, to be honest, he was trying because he tried invading me that one time, huh? That one single invade, I wonder if he griefed after that. Maybe it was after his one single death to me. Maybe. Because now that I realize that he was definitely trying to kill me. So maybe it was that. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary. Today we are going to lose all of our HP early on. Oh my goodness, even that guy could flash forward. I mean, our Lux is kind of just walking in, so that's quite unfortunate. Quite a start of the game, isn't it? So, did my Victor get any kills? Nah, but he did probably get, unfortunately, some, I think, like, of his evolution. So we are playing some Caitlyn Mid. That's all they really asked for. I have done Caitlyn Mid in the past. Caitlyn Mid is pretty damn fun because I always enjoy big, massive damage. I play like, you know, if I was to play League of Legends and just play the stuff that I enjoyed, be like Lux, Zoe, sometimes Xerath. I do like long range, but the reason why I don't really like Xerath as much as other ones is because he's more of like, I'm going to hit you with 5 abilities, like my ultimate over and over again. And then Lux is like, I'm going to hit you with one single thing and you're going to explode, right? So that's kind of why I don't really like him as much as some of the other ones. But Caitlyn is definitely about just exploding people. That being said, it takes a while to scale with her because your character early on doesn't have any crit. And she has good crit scaling, so until you get that crit scaling, your damage isn't going to be, like, OP. It's going to be okay. But, also, it's kind of difficult to, like, get an advantage, I would say, without, like, assistance. Doing individual kills is possible, but pretty unlikely, because landing trap on people is super unrealistic. Unless they just, like, walk into it, kind of. Or, like, they're, like, getting baited by you being low. So that's really why I do have TP, so I could just like TP back after shoving. In fact, I could also just like probably base too. Let me just pop my biscuit just to heal myself a little bit, just in case I get like ganked or something. I'm gonna auto-attack him once. That's all I can do. Good luck. You're on your own. I tried to land my trap, because if I did, I could maybe kill him. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Looks like Senna and everybody is mid, though, to assist with it, and I get an assist because of that, and it looks like my wave state is still okay, so I'm kind of okay with this. Now, because we're not going to get an early game lead... Okay, she just ruined my wave. Okay, I will just TP bot lane. That's actually fine. If she goes mid lane, I could have TP'd bot a little bit sooner, because if she's not going to collect this wave, I can. But the team's going kind of hard for them, and I'm not able to follow that up. Okay, so I got some of the wave. It's not the worst. Now I can rotate back mid, which is being shoved. So, nice, not bad. We'll take it. I should have realized that I could have TP'd down there a little bit sooner and been able to secure that a little bit faster. So how Caitlyn works, by the way, is that you're an auto attacker. You have pretty long range. Your Q is your push power, but also it does really good damage on the first person it hits. And then it spreads open and becomes a wider skill shot, but deals less damage to everybody else. So if you can land it on the, like, isolated... Not even isolated. If you can land it onto the enemy with them being the first hit, that's huge. The other way of making it deal full damage is that you have these traps, which is your W, and that allows you to deal full damage to them if you're able to have them trapped while you Q. So there are multiple ways of getting the damage off. That's huge. But of course, your traps can be seen, and they're so tiny that the chances of, like, putting it down in a way that will make it so the enemy steps on it is quite unlikely unless they're, like, crowd controlled by your teammate. I'm just going to deal some damage to him. I didn't use my Q because I'm trying to save some of my mana because I might just want to, like, shove and back again. And I am at the point where it's a lot easier to shove because it only takes 2 Qs and my QCD is kind of short, so... I'm level 6. Once again, still the only way to really kill this guy would be somehow landing, like, an isolated Q onto him. My ultimate won't kill, but it might now. Your ultimate has been nerfed many times over. Caitlyn ultimate used to deal, like, so much damage. It was honestly very broken. And it has been nerfed to the point that you need to get them quite low for it to actually kill. Thankfully, I did manage to land a Q beforehand. And even though it was not the first person to hit, it still did enough to get him low to make it so my ultimate can finish him off. So... not bad. We'll take a nice little kill. The new gank was very good. I do enjoy that. But, how you kill people and how you deal ridiculous damage with Caitlyn is that your net, if you land on somebody, it will also cause them to take a headshot. Your headshot is your passive, which is every single 6 autos. The 6th one does bonus damage, and also, it does bonus damage and can crit. So, be aware, headshot isn't a crit itself, it's just bonus damage. So then, once you do have crit, then it can deal so much. So your net does that, but your net is not effective as effective as your traps, which is your W. Because your W has this other part of it, which is bonus headshot damage on trap targets, which is the first line. So when you're level 13, specifically, because level 13 is when your traps are maxed, that's when your trap damage gets really bonkers if for some reason you can crit them. So level 13 is the first spike, and the second spike is, do you have enough crit, and will you be lucky enough to crit? Because if you do, they will die, type deal. And that's about it. You mostly use your net to run away from people. You can also buffer your Q and your W during net, so you press E or with W or E plus Q, and it will cause the animation to go off as you're flying. It's like one of the, in my opinion, only ways to get somebody to step on a trap, actually, is by using EW, and if they get slowed by it and they're walking at you, they might accidentally step into it. I'm trying to see if I can find Victor. I don't know if he actually is inside this brush, though. Because it looks like he was heading topside, and I just wanted to punish him when he was going up there. Couldn't do it, though. I'm going to get a headshot onto him, which is pretty nice. My Q also landed. I'm only doing this for some first strike damage. Victor is all about poke damage. So how he works is that his E, which is basically an undodgeable ability, he'll just be spamming that on repeat, getting me low, and then he can all-in afterwards. So, as you can see, like, it's such a fast ability that the chance of you dodging it are kind of slim. It's kind of like a guaranteed ability to hit you. Although I shouldn't get hit by the second part of it, though. This won't kill him. His Q will probably save him. Because I know that just that little bit of damage Shouldn't be enough, but it looks like Nunu might be able to get him. No, I can't. Never mind. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, dude. You are going hard for him. I'll take a free kill, maybe. Assist? No? Senna does have ultimate, but I think she's too busy bot lane not paying attention, so... It's okay, though. At least Victor burned his flash. He wasn't paying attention to the trap and walked straight into it, so that's why I did so much damage. I tried to do as much as I could to try to finish him off, but, I mean, I don't have that much of crazy damage to be able to do that type of thing. Part of me wants to TP down bot side, but I am just a Caitlyn, and I don't really think it would be too... Oh my goodness. That guy is super low now. But they will see me if I TP down, though, unless they step up for another one. If I TP on this, they see it being TP'd on, so it wouldn't, like, catch them off guard. They would totally know. Anyways, we built Yun Tal instead of Collector because this is a scaling item, and Collector is immediate damage, and this scaling item gives us attack speed and crit chance every single auto attack. And I realized that the only way, if you want to truly one-shot people with Caitlyn, if you enjoy one-shotting people, you normally don't go Rapid Fire Cannon, which is one of Caitlyn's best items. And the reason why is because it has attack speed on it, and attack speed is not a stat that can benefit one-shots. Because you want to get as much AD as possible, right? That's the whole entire idea. Yun Tal gives you AD. So, I want this stacked ASAP, so that's why I built it. Because the correct build path, in my opinion, to deal as much damage as possible with crit, because you want to get to 100%, would be Yun Tal, Collector, Lord Doms, and Infinity Edge. So that's 4 crit items, gives you 100%, and every single one gives you AD, no attack speed besides Yun Tal, but Yun Tal also gives AD itself, so... Damn, I actually did not deal as much damage as I was expecting. Oh, my ability missed. That's tragic. My Q missed him right in front of his face, so because I barely missed, Senna died. So that's kind of on me that I got her killed in a way. My damage to Millie was going to be insane. Oh man, did I just grief? That guy's movement speed is crazy. This is Giga Grief, I guess. There's no way to run away from this, so I'm just gonna die with auto attacks. That was stupid. Why did it feel like... Oh yeah, because he has home guards. Duh. That wasn't just a regular TP. Oh my god, Lux might be dead too now. Oh, the shielding is kind of... How Viego still has ultimate? What the hell? I can't believe he has that. I'm gonna go Swifty Boots so I can run around faster. Bit of throwing. My bad on some of these deaths. I don't like that Senna's farming alone. Senna's support, she can probably just last hit it, but I'm still gonna go mid to just get my farm. We only have 11% crit chance as well. Stop taking the farm, please. Our top lane is completely crushing the enemy. Still making our way to our level 13 spike. I do think Infinity Edge would be stronger than Collector second, but the thing is, it's expensive, and I couldn't afford a BF sword, and I think that serrated Dirk purchase is better. So that's why I went for that instead, even though I feel like it's not as good. So yeah, Victor is very tanky, because he has Rod of Ages, and the only way I can probably get him would be somehow him stepping into my trap, which is unrealistic, right? No, dude, I wanted that. How much first strike have I gotten? Only 118? Bummer. Dude, I really couldn't auto-attack there? Whatever. Nunu is not gonna roll. Victor's so freaking annoying. Nice. We'll take it. Traps downside of a brush to see if we could pick them, because killing them just straight up is difficult. Just get the rose. That's all we can do. I'm gonna ulti the Victor in hopes of, dang, it killing. Oh wait, Victor did die. Nice. I flash queued because I saw that Senna landed a really good hit, so that's why I followed up. I feel like Viego's here, so that's why we're getting baited, and I just want to leave. Really good Senna snare. I was able to follow it up. I wish I got some kills, but hey, I will definitely take any amount of gold that I can get. Because the faster we get to 3-core, the faster... Actually, 3-core is very fun and stuff, but remember that people have base armor in the game and it's still pretty high. So I would say that you might need to have 4 items before you really feel ridiculous. I think a better 3-core that could deal damage even faster than the collector purchase maybe would just be Last Whisper. I feel like I've been... Statistically, Last Whisper is like a better item, like in almost every single case. But yeah, people always go collector, because collecting people is fun. Am I allowed to go bot side? I don't think so. Cringe. I couldn't get in range to auto-attack him for just one hit. That's what I was trying to do. Anyways, am I gonna get dove? Nah. We see Milio's mid, so I think I'm okay. Whenever you get dove, you just need to start spamming traps wherever you think that they're gonna run, or just put on top of you if they're melee, in hopes of them not seeing it, or like accidentally using a dash or something, and they go straight into it. I just need to be grouped with my team for this. I'm not gonna go this way because I'm scared about Viego. Or really anybody, I guess. I'm gonna put down all traps but one and save one. I'm in an area where I think if anybody steps on that, I can still hit them. Because there is a range on it. It extends your attack range, but not like infinitely. I can't even TP top fast enough to secure that, so I might as well just base. Yeah, bro, I'm going, chill. I'll just TP just to get there even faster, man. Damn, this Mundo does not care, does he? He won't die here. His ultimate will save him. Mundo ultimate gives him an insane amount of HP, so... You're dead with me. A 1-for-1 is okay. I wish that I didn't die, though, obviously. It would be cool if I was able to, like, land something to survive that. So Mundo has no ultimate, Viego has no ultimate. Killing me in a 1-for-1 is fine with me, because, I mean, I'm still just generating more gold from something like that. This guy's still going to be pushing topside. That Senna snare looked extremely bugged. That was very strange. Turret's gone. Nobody defended it after me. I think that this guy did not... Wait, he went Blade of the Rune King Aatrox. Whoa. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. Aw. Well played by Mundo. The way he just ran in a straight line as Senna was pretty impressive. Wow, they are still trying to fight. That is crazy. Because Viego's not tanky. If he gets hit by any CC, he's just immediately dead, and that's exactly what happened. They were topside, so I'm putting traps to try to make it so they can't even get to me, and I could maybe just take this straight up. Oh my gosh, my Q was gonna land and I was gonna ulti. I might be able to one-shot Viego if he face checks, so what I'm gonna do is just stand here and wait. Because if he steps on any of these traps, I kill him. Of course, if I, like, make a mistake, I can die, but how about I just try to not make a mistake, I guess. Mundo's coming, just kidding. I just did half Emilio's HP with one auto attack. Yeah, I'm not going to grab that red buff. It is not worth it with Mundo being there, too. If he's just going to be grouping and fighting, I have to leave. Not going to go for an outplay. That'd be dumb. Oh my god, I walked into the Jin trap somehow. Thank you for the healing, though. That doesn't kill. Okay, he does. Nice. Well, good fight, everybody. It was kind of a strange one, but, I mean, our Aatrox is really fed, so every single team fight that is, like, mostly a 5v5, I know Lux kind of arrived at the end, should just be an automatic win. Because they have to somehow kill Aatrox, and they don't even have a single bit of anti-heal. They have none. Oh, I guess, okay, this guy does, but he only has anti-heal when they get auto-attacked. The game might be just over, potentially. Unless a throw happens here. Oh, there's a minion there that's like not even real. Well, GG's. Unfortunately, we can't always have, Oh, you want to... Oh, never mind. They just ended the game. They FF'd. But anyways, sometimes you just can't get to the spike points to do the, like, one-shot stuff. But hey, it was still a dub. So thanks for watching. Hopefully it's still enjoyable despite that. We didn't get to the spike point that we wanted, but... Yeah, Caitlyn mid lane isn't that bad of a pick. I do think MF mid lane is more viable as something that can bully her lane, though. So, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary. Today, we're playing some Thresh top lane. They just said, like, the build path, which is apparently going to be, like, Titanic, Jack Show, and, What was the last item? Oh, yeah. Terminus. But, yeah. We, unfortunately, lost our Flash level 1. Because my team invaded for some reason, but now there's an Evelyn there. I'm gonna maybe get an assist on this kill, so that's pretty nice. I'm not gonna keep the lantern for my teammate though, because I mean that would be really bad. I'm gonna already miss farm topside, so I'm like setting myself super far behind. But hey, it is what it is, I guess. We are versus an Alawi. How Thresh top kind of functions is that your Flay does this bonus damage effect that scales with souls and AD. So it allows you to deal quite a bit of damage as the game continues, and every single soul you get also gives you 1 AP and 1 armor. So thankfully, because we're versus an AD pick, if the game lasts pretty long, you can get over 100 souls, so you get 100 armor for free. If you go Jack Show, you can get quite a bit of armor while inside of extended fights, because inside of extended fights, your Jack Show will be, like, proccing and stuff, which is pretty convenient. But, of course, Alawi is, like, probably one of the most insane, like, duelist, in my opinion, like, simple champions in the game, because it's, like, less outplay and more just, like, ooga booga, I land tentacles on you and you just die type deal. So we'll see how it goes. And farming is going to be, like, a pain, too. At least during the early game, because of, like, me falling behind, I guess. It's probably not that bad if I, didn't lose 3 melee minions level 1, because being under-leveled is always pretty annoying. Yeah, but anyways, every single auto attack deals a little bit of bonus damage. I did that to get that soul there. I tried throwing a hook where maybe I could, like, get her. Wasn't able to. It's still pretty chill. Still got the cannon. Still getting, like, a decent amount of souls as well. We'll just kill her tentacle here. I get hit by that, but it's still okay, I would say. Her E is the thing that you never want to get hit by, but she can't put it past minions, so I guess we're just chilling for now. She'll probably try using it here, right? Yeah, so I just sidestep. So Thresh's auto attack, it does damage based off of the amount of souls that you have. So during the early game, it barely does anything. It eventually does okay damage, but the other way of getting damage is that it stores the damage on this little buff that shows here. So, like, right now when I'm hitting her, I'm dealing an okay amount, but I also stored the damage pretty well. The thing is that she made herself run out of mana, so I feel like this is, like, not that bad for me. That? Huh? What was that? I got hit by tentacles when they were, like, their, trajectory did not show that would ever land. That is wild. This is so ideal. By the way, this is perfect, because she has no mana. I'm down to fight her, not fight her, but, like, just be in a lane where she can't really cast that much. Don't mind that at all. Get some grass procs off. Even if she hits me here, I'm kind of okay with it. When she pulls out your little soul thingy, how it works is that you take damage echoed to you, and then it will spawn these tentacles, but she just doesn't have enough mana to, like, continue casting, so that's why I'm not that scared of her. Let's just get another grass proc on her. Also, the damage echo, like, only works for so long. I know that this is gonna hurt really bad. I'm playing with fire a bit. Dude, are you serious? Man, she has flash. Oh, well. At least Alawi didn't get the kill, I guess. I'm more upset that she was able to take the plating more than anything else. Recall is faster than TP, so you actually can never catch the... Oh, what? A free kill! Yo, cool. I guess Nunu saw the Evelyn or something? I don't really know. Because why was she still there? Yo, I'll take a free kill, though. Oh, Katarina is so fed. Oh my god. She already has 6 kills. Yikes. We only get armor, so going against characters that deal a bunch of magic damage, honestly, does not make me tanky at all. But yeah, whenever we put a point into our E becomes even stronger with how much magic damage it stores based off of your AD. So that's just how you damage stuff. That's about it. It's very straightforward. She does have healing, which is pretty annoying. I was hoping that the minions would kill that and then I'd be able to fight her, but as you can see, like, I'm not dealing that bad of damage. I thought she was going to W me there, so that's why I used that. Grass proc. If I ever land a crazy hook like that, it's going to be so insane for us. Like, even now, my damage doesn't feel that bad. It's just that she, unfortunately, has a bunch of healing in her kit. So the lower she gets, the more she heals, and I don't think I can finish her. And then I still have to, like, dodge every single tentacle, because if I don't, I just die. Or not die, but I just lose so much. Man, this is so frustrating. At least it didn't make me... Oh, nope, it still made me a vessel. She's gonna ulti, and when she does, these tentacles are gonna try to slam me again and faster. Thank God I didn't die. Well, I hope my team can kill, because if they can't, then, I mean, not much that we can really do. Yeah, I had a feeling it wasn't gonna work, but nice try, bro. Good attempt. The lethality Viego with Youmuu's is a interesting decision. I know that I'm saying that while playing Thresh top lane, but I think Thresh top normally goes this, even though Thresh top is off meta. What I'm confused about is that Viego as a champion, I don't think I've ever seen lethality Viego. I don't think that's a thing, because you just die way too fast. It's better just to go crit, I believe. Damn, Katarina got so many plates. That's tragic. Man, whenever I flay her away and going for a single auto attack, it never goes off. She shouldn't have ultimate, right? She already used it. Nice. Little free kill. This is not the fight. I'm just gonna play them all away. I just played the Katarina to try to make it so she doesn't also pop off here, because this is kind of a threatening scenario to be in. At least Viego popped off. Nice, good hook. I think the hook was the biggest influence there to enable that, because we somehow got Evelynn. Also, surprisingly, it looks like she has no ultimate. She has Lich Bane already, so I don't even have an opportunity to run away. She just presses E on me and instantly does like a solid 200 damage. But I did greed for the wave, so I will say that probably could have been prevented if I just don't go for the wave at all, I guess. Is that a Lowy? Wow, Katarina just being the playmaker everywhere, even going bot side. Kills me, immediately TP's bot. Goodness. Well, I have a bunch of assists. I have a okay amount of souls. I don't have TP. Alawi's still just gonna, like, full take my turret, like, instantly. If I leave, that is. This is what I was gonna say. Like, if I try to, like, help out the bot lane or something. Ooh, nice little trade onto her there. I knew that was gonna hit, bummer. The other way to do it is leave it, but then I don't get any of the minions. So that's why I'm not doing that. Pretty hefty damage onto her there. I was able to sidestep her E that time, so that's why I even got, like, good damage off, thankfully. Oh my god, dude, I can't get that minion. The allow a perma shove continues. She went to go heal herself as well, so now she's back to being like full HP again, which is fun. I killed all of her tentacles, I guess, but I dodged her ability, thankfully. I made her ultimate out of pure panic, I guess. Dude, go. What? What is my Rakan doing? What was that? Why did he not help me at all? That was wild. I almost died, bro. I'm probably still dead to Evelyn. Most likely. Oh, never mind. I was able to flay her away. Yo! I didn't die? That's awesome. Darn, she sees me. I was gonna go TP mid to try to kill her from taking the wave. Or, like, not taking the wave, but taking the turret. Because she's worth so much. The only way we win this game is if she dies. There's, like, no way to carry unless she does. Yo. Evelyn still has ultimates. That's why I'm not going for her. Wow, that didn't land from that distance. Also, Evelyn, or I mean not Evelyn, Katarina died. Yes. Big. I'm just gonna grab some of those souls. That's huge. I mean, Jackshow does give multiple types of, like, it gives armor and magic resist, thankfully. But, of course, we have way more armor than MR because we literally scale with these souls, unlike the magic resist scaling, so... Makes it a little bit better. I have Mercs. Wait, Katarina's top. Can we, I'll just give up topside, guys. Honestly, I think we just... She might still have TP and stuff, but maybe we can, like, find a pick or something? As a team, maybe? We should, like, instantly do this. I don't even know what just happened to our teammate. What happened to Viego? How did he die? What? Okay, they just get the resets. I mean, I can't really escape them after they initiate on me like that because I got hit by, like, a slow. I still... Whatever. I don't know how Viego died. Because there should be no reason that he gets caught. I'm pretty sure his character is not that easy to catch in the first place, so I'm just confused. That's, like, so influential, too. Well, oh well. We tried securing the dragon in a way that could be beneficial, that could make it so we could continue stalling, so hopefully the game lasts long enough that, like, my scaling really comes through. But Viego died, so yeah. The enemy team is quite low, but the other problem is, like, can we really fight this? Viego dies again. Interesting. Guys, you have to be kidding me. She actually survives. That is wild. Alright, well, I tried. At least Evelyn died because I landed a good hook onto her. The thing is that my damage is getting stored every single time I land hook. Not because I'm landing hook, but it's already storing, right? So thankfully, when I'm landing the hook and I have this on, it does a nice about 400 damage right now. And that's only the magic damage portion. Of course, the auto attack itself also does damage too. And if my teammates are nearby, they can also help out. Katarina's back with having like a crazy amount of Magi stacks all over again. If you don't know how Viego works inside of team fights, he's a reset champion. He needs to kill people and then turn into them. And every single team fight so far, the 2 last ones were him dying first, which is the worst person. I could die first and it's okay at least. Maybe I can like be influential by like getting people low and stuff, but he's the one who always gets caught. She died pretty quickly. Amazing crowd control across the team. Good stuff. I tried to prevent that. I need to probably leave and go bot because she's just taking everything, and my team is 4v3, so they should be able to do some good stuff on their own and not need me. Because she's just taking this on her own, and that's going to give her so much gold, man. She's going to get so damn tanky. I don't think that there's any way that I can even solo kill her either, sadly, too. But it's alright. We'll just do what we can. My team also died, too. So they could not win 4v3 when Katarina is dead. Oh! Viego got a reset. Looks like he's still too low to maybe die unless he continues resetting. Okay, Viego did do it. He got the resets off. Nice, dude. Happy for him. Viego's like a massive part of our win con. Like, kind of without him, we can't do much. Also, Alawi's like giga fed now. Very strong. And the reason why is because she took bot lane turret, and bot lane turret tier 2 is worth a ridiculous amount of gold. I'll TP in. If Viego gets a reset, though, he might be able to kill without even needing me. I just wanted to guarantee that this, like, did work, though. Because there's a chance that maybe Katarina resets and kills my whole team, so that's why I even started coming in. Well played, bro. See, he's building a ton of crit now. I just don't really understand the Youmuu's purchase. That's the thing that I don't get. Yeah, we can do Otacon too. No, I missed a cannon. Rakan got one shot. I'm trying to throw him away. This is not a fight we can win. Unless, of course, like, Viego gets resets. But even then, now that he's a Philios, it looks like he... I'm so screwed here, bro. I can't get out. He turned into a Philios, and Philios are pretty squishy, so Katarina, like, instantly almost killed him. But at least I can finally buy some more items, because everybody has, like, 2 items but me. Because Alawi just got to freely push bot side, and that just gives so much money to the point that she could spend all of that. Because I'm not even down that much farm. Only 15. It's barely anything. Kind of working with scraps here. I just have to walk over and hope that a fight doesn't break out before I get there, because if it does, it's bad. Guessing the dragon's already gone, right? Because everybody's kind of just basing, so I'm not even going to bother going over there anymore. We got to shove out bot lane. team's probably going to get into a team fight mid lane without our Viego too. Let's hope that they can kill without and not accidentally get everybody killed, because most important person is not there. And not only is it not the most important person, also me too. Wow, you just instantly one-shot that guy. Hello? That is wild. Good stuff, though. Viego doing Viego things, which is just kill one person, then the team fight's instantly won. Kind of like Katarina, but AD version. Man, like all these souls that I'd have to like continue not skipping. Nunu probably can't get to another turret and get it, I think. It's not gonna work. Monsters also drop souls, so we'll always stay on top of those. Another reset. I landed my hook to assist the team. Yeah, our team comp's kind of bonkers if they continue never fighting as a team a single time. Because all they have to do, if the enemy team wants to come back, is commit every single resource to try to kill Viego in the beginning. But a lot of times, the fight is starting with, like, Aphelios for some reason just instantly getting caught, like, alone. And there should be no reason for him to be able to get caught like that at all. I do have my item. My first Demolish proc of the game, I think. I won't even take the turret, I guess. I'll go all the way back just in case Evelyn continues chasing, because she is that type of character where she could just rotate all the way. Okay, well, as you can see, he has a massive amount of crit and damage now. I do have TP available. I will just push bot and then probably TP once I see that my team looks like they're about to initiate. The TP ward that I guess I'm going to go to is that one, since it doesn't look like there's other ones that are good for me. I think that my team might be able to secure this without my assistance whatsoever. They're hard initiating. I kind of have, like, backline set up, though. Yeah, he got one reset. GG, probably. Unless he dies to Cat or something. Katarina got a crazy thing, because even though I hit Aphelios and half-lifed him, we don't have damage besides, really, the Viego, and if he doesn't reset, then there's nothing that we can do. Aphelios got a really good play off. Maybe if I hooked him, but even then, I think Katarina was, like, the issue, because after he did good damage, he kind of was probably done. He wouldn't have had more. It's pretty, like, okay, though. It's, like, fine. Thornmail is pretty good on Thresh. Gives you anti-heal, and also it scales with armor, so it does deal a little bit of bonus damage, because you do have a pretty significant amount of that. But they say to go Terminus, that's what I'll go. Terminus also gives us, like, armor and magic resist on hit, so it does make us tanky. It's just that they have, their damage dealers are kind of strong as heck, and I am weak, so that's why I die so fast still. Maybe if Katarina wasn't as fed as she is. Our first dragon. Oh, wait, what? My thingy didn't go off. I tried using my lantern to get the souls. We already have mid inhib, so if my team just fights to fight, I mean, I can't even join or anything. We should be able to take side lanes pretty well. I'm just pushing so we can utilize the Baron that some of my teammates have. I don't have it, obviously, because I died. They are also set up to look for a pick while I shove. Me and Ashe have like the same KDA. She has one more assist than me. Katarina went top. So yeah. Guess what happens when Katarina goes top, by the way. Why is she top? She just griefed her team so hard by like not being with them there. The game might just be doomed. We can maybe end on this push now because just numbers advantage. Numbers advantage plus also like the most fed character on their team. Ooh, nice. As soon as she dies, it's over. There's nothing that they can do. Damn, I tried to use my Titanic to auto-attack that guy for big damn, but... oh well. GG. Viego is a 1v9 champion. Well played. So yeah, Thresh top lane, I feel like it's like pretty freaking bad, man. It's so difficult to play into so many different picks. I banned Camille because I don't want to play against true damage because true damage will destroy us. It just takes forever to scale. Like, it takes way too long to scale, in my opinion, to get to a point that it feels like you're strong. I feel like it'd be easier to play, like, tank Thresh than anything else. But I did, as you can see, deal almost as much damage as our Ashe, while mainly building no damage. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye.